Are you looking to move, but you can't because you have concerns about the home prices or the interest rates? Well, we're about to give you time-sensitive information on 3 communities in Summerville, South Carolina, where all those concerns are going to be a non-issue. Check it out. No, this isn't Yemen. It's Summerville, South Carolina. And we are standing on the porch of the Chandler. Now this sweet little house you can get for under $440,000. They've dramatically reduced the price. And this price gets you a beautiful lake view. So not only do you get appliances, blinds, foam insulation in the attic and the walls, I mean, it's turnkey, move-in ready. So what are you waiting for?
We are the GenX division of the Elevate team at eXp. We are Gen Xers that are licensed realtors here in South Carolina. I'm also licensed in California, so we got you from coast to coast. But today, we're talking about a few things. We're talking about the rates. We're talking about this beautiful home called the Chandler. As Dan said, this is very time-sensitive information. We're coming to you from the Coves in Summerville, South Carolina in August of 2025. So depending on when you're watching this, again, that could make a difference on what we're about to share with you. However, the one thing that will change is the availability of the house that we're coming to you in. It's called the Chandler. Could it be any cuter? Huh? It's no longer going to be part of the portfolio that is offered at the Coves. We've made a video about the Coves, the entire community, the low HOA, the lakes, the beautiful pool, everything. And Dan went into great detail on the build and everything. So if you want to watch that video, make sure you go check that one out because that's essentially where we're coming to you from. And this community is a hot ticket here in Cane Bay in Summerville. Now, the thing to keep in mind is this 1,702 square foot house, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, not only is it lakefront, since it's being retired, they're offering it at a crazy discount, like one of those Sham Wow discounts from back in the day. That guy Sham Wow, how he would always, buy now. It's like that, buy now. So we wanted to make sure we brought this to you so that you could see, like, not only is this a lakefront view, not only is it only under $440,000, but it's available now and it's leaving as not even going to be an option anymore in this community. When you are watching this, if you're considering new construction, like this home is, we absolutely need to be your advocate. So when we are going to be getting you set up, we're going to be representing you. We're going to be making sure that the discounts are applied appropriately and going through the inspection and with everything that happens when you buy a house, we're going to be on your side. The builder, the representatives, they're lovely. We are friends with them, but they work for the builder who is the seller. So you have to have somebody representing you on both sides to make sure that everybody's getting what they need. In addition to that, there are other like limited time, not going to be available after this certain amount of time, but they're not all lakefront. So there are other options that we could potentially help you buy if the 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,700 square feet home is not what you need.
Now there's at least 2 different strategies that we can use to represent you in the purchase of a home in the Coves. We either go with a home that's greatly reduced in price, like the Chandler, or we go into a more expensive home where we can potentially get you a 4.99% interest rate, which means your payments are less, which means the house is less expensive, which means that you get this beautiful community at a comfortable price that you're happy to pay every month.
Okay, and since we're talking about the preserve view, we want to show you the difference. The preserve view doesn't suck either. It's just not waterfront. It's green, it's inviting, it's peaceful. You're still in the Coves. You still have access to all of the goodies, which is why it's a reduced price, right? You're not waterfront like the one Chandler that we were over at before. Still 1 story, still a great price. This one's lower, obviously, but if you're watching this in August of 25, you need to reach out to us because this is just something that's not going to be available on many levels if you're watching this in 2026.
And if you're looking for multi-generational living, this is Jamestown. This is a 5-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,758 square feet. As we mentioned earlier, there's price incentives. In this case, there would be financing incentives where you can get that 4.99% interest rate, at least through the month of August. And they're also offering builder concessions, anywhere up to $25,000. So whether you want to use that towards closing costs, buying down your rate, lot premiums, whatever the case may be, You've got that money, and we are going to be there to negotiate those terms for you to get you the best deal, the best price, the best payment.
Okay, and if we haven't said it already, feel free to reach out to us anytime. It's in Dan's back pocket, 843-900-6869. You can text him, you can call him, you can send him a GIF, let him know you've watched the video. He likes to hear from all y'all. So, 843-900-6869. Let's just take care of that right now. Just go ahead and reach out to Dan anytime, anywhere. And we've got 2 more communities, also short timelines, amazing incentives. Stay tuned for that. And Dan is bringing the GenX fun fact. It's our favorite part of the whole video, right? So stay tuned. We got more.
And it is time for the GenX fun fact. The idea of this was created in 1958, but it did not become popular in the United States until 1981. The hint I will give you is that the characters were blue in color. Any guesses?
Blue makes me go to Avatar, but that was not the 80s.
No.
Smurfs.
You got it. So, 1981, Hanna-Barbera, they came up with the Smurfs cartoon, and then soon enough you found these little rubbery figurines in like the Hallmark stores, and there was a craze for collecting these things. And funny thing about Smurfs is, anytime they wanted to like cuss on the show, they would say like, "I'm gonna smurf you in the face," or they would say, what would be another one?
I don't know. Her name was Smurfette, and she was like
Smurfette.
blonde.
Yeah, there was only one girl Smurf.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was all about. And you had Papa Smurf.
Yeah, Papa Smurf, and then like they would like, let's get the Smurf out of here, or whatever. Like they would never.
I'll smurf you in the next week.
Yeah. There was always like a Smurf element.
So that is your GenX fun fact.
This is our second community to bring to you today. This is also a 55 plus community within Carnes Crossroad. This is Horizons. We've spoken of it before. We made a fun video over there. You can check that out. Now, the thing to keep in mind about Horizons, these are anywhere from a 2-bedroom to a 4-bedroom. And anywhere from 1,500 to 2,000 square feet. More specifically, we are in this stretch of homes called the cottages. So these cottages are the ones that we're talking about that have the crazy cool incentives. Again, depending on when you're watching this, this is filmed in August of 2025. These incentives are for August and September of 2025, which is why we're enduring all of the rain and crazy weather to bring you this information, because it is so important. Now, the other thing to keep in mind is that these homes are under $400,000 and the incentives are up to $30,000 from the builder. Now, the builder represents who? The seller. We represent you, the buyer. So you do not want to walk through these processes without us by your side. So we will be able to say, okay, you're coming down on this day. Okay, these are the incentives for that day. Okay, this is the time we're going to meet you. And then we walk through the whole process with you. We get you started under contract, and then we're able to make sure that those same incentives are applied by the time we close contract. If South Carolina is not quite where you want to be all year, these cottages are perfect if you want a snowbird here. So say you're still up in the Northeast or wherever it is you're watching this from, and you're not quite ready to do this whole thing full time. These are perfect for lock and leave. You can just, let your neighbors know, assuming they're good, and you let them know you're going to be gone up in the Northeast, and the HOA takes care of the lawn, and you are good to go. Then you come back and you live in your best life in South Carolina in the months that you want to be here. It's a fantastic deal.
Hi, why am I way over here? Well, I'm demonstrating that you can have multi-generational living here in Horizons, and here's what I mean by that. Horizons is a 55 plus community, so I can't have my family living with me, but we're within Carnes Crossroads. So my kids with my grandkids can live in Carnes Crossroads. I can go babysit, I can go take their kids to the pool, have a great time. But then when I'm done, I drive back to my little neck of the woods. It's quiet. I can go to my own facilities and enjoy peace and quiet. It's the best of both worlds. So that is why you want to be here in Horizons at Carnes Crossroads.
All right, so we are at Berkeley Bay. Let me give you some of the lay of the land out here for this short timeline, low interest rates, and high incentive. So these are DR Horton builds. These are half-acre lots. We like big lots in Berkeley Bay. 3-car garages. Those are not being built in new communities. You've watched enough of our videos, presumably, where you know that this 3-car is a dream, and you're on a half acre. Plus, if you're FHA, which is 3.5% down, or a VA, which is 0% down, you can still get those loans in these homes. The other thing is they are doing like crazy incentives, like up to $7,500 in closing costs. You get a washer and dryer in these communities. All of these homes come with that. They're discounting, obviously depending on your lot. Certain lots have bigger discounts. So we definitely want to make sure that when you reach out to us and you want Berkeley Bay, we know where you're going, when you're going, and if it fits in, hopefully it'll fit in that timeline so that we can get you all of the goodies that they're offering right now. And it's very prominent here. Even in the 2-story, they've got an ensuite that could be for, the adult child or Nana and Papa. But in this one, the Camden, it's designed for multi-gen living. Like whether you've got Nana and Papa with you or you've got the adult child or not, you're just living your best life out here. As we said, depending on when you're watching this, we can help you make sure that when we come out here, we've got the right incentive for the right lot for you, the right buyer. The beautiful thing is if you can close by the end of August, you will get a 5.5% interest rate. What? If you can close by the end of September, it's 5.99. Good Lord. What is this? 2022? And then they'll also kick in up to $7,500 of closing costs. I mean, it's just win after win after win. And I don't know if we've talked about it before, but the cool thing about being out here at Berkeley Bay is these 3-car garages. You've got a 3rd-car garage. They don't do that in a lot of the communities here in Summerville. So this is gold. Hopefully you've got enough information to reach out to us now that we've gone through all of these communities. 843-900-6869. We are Dan and Angel, the GenX division of the Elevate team at eXp. We would love to hear from you, help you get a hold of one of these, and just start living your best life. We'll see you next week.